He's at that level where you have to push that much harder every single day. It's something that's beyond the average athlete. It's something that's beyond the average person who walks into the gym to give it 100%, to seek out your weaknesses, to push that hard every single day. It's hard to keep up that level of intensity, to improve, to seek out weaknesses and to get better at things. You saw that this year, so we don't 100% know what to expect. I'm anxious. As her coach, I'm anxious. I'm like, don't die. But she's tough, and she's going to go out there and give it 100%. And I think that's all you ever expect out of your athletes. And again, this being kind of a learning year for her and a developing year for her, it only improves from here. So we take everything from this last year's worth of training and the regional experience, and we're just going to use that to get better and better and better.
I don't know if I should be staring at this or what.
I love talking.
Yeah.
Probably Diane, so 21:59 of handstand push-ups and deadlift. Anything with gymnastics movements and heavy weights, I pretty much love.
I do like Karen. That's 150 wall balls for time.
Probably Fran. It was my first benchmark workout when I started CrossFit. Really, I like any body weight type exercise. Pistols, burpees, probably not. Fran.
I love pretty much anything gymnastics. Handstand push-ups are kind of my jam, but pretty much anything gymnasty, I'm all over it.
Favorite workout? Anything heavy. Max lifts, definitely. I've always been pretty strong guy, so I like testing my limits in that regard.
It's all Asian cuisine, so Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, all that.
If it's a guilty pleasure, dark chocolate and cinnamon rolls.
It'd have to be pizza.
I love pizza.
Pizza.
And donut.
Breakfast is definitely donuts.
Tried following macros. Right now I'm on RP strength, so I'm doing a lot of like proteins, vegetables, and grains, and just kind of weighing that out. I'm not really a big breakfast eater, so a cup of coffee in the morning for me is what gets me going, and then from then on out, I usually do just like a meat, a grain, and a vegetable.
I recently started RP. That's a Renaissance template that my friend Rocky gave me. But so it's basically like 500 carbs and almost 200 proteins a day. Wake up, eat, almost 100 carbs, a whole bunch of oats and blueberries in the morning. You have a snack, which is basically more carbs, and then for lunch you just try to pile as much veggies as possible with chicken. You have another snack, and then for dinner you just have a whole bunch of pasta and whatnot. So it's based on how much you work out too. So, yeah.
I'm not really following any kind of diet right now. Have been tracking my macros recently just to make sure that I'm getting enough food. My typical food intake: eggs, nuts, get some protein in there. I love fruit. When I feel like I'm crashing, I'll eat some berries, and that'll kind of wake me up a little bit.
My diet is pretty regimented. I'm a nutrition coach. I try to practice what I preach. I use macros and set my calories. I try to eat as many, veggies as I can get my hands on. Lots of protein, and then tons of carbs, especially during big training sessions.
Right now, I'm on Renaissance periodization, so I'm eating a lot. I'm following a pretty good macro template, which has given me a lot of energy, especially with these tough workout days.
I started CrossFit when I was 18. I was pretty actively involved in high school athletics. CrossFit kind of just filled that void for me. Everything about CrossFit's awesome. I love the community. I love that you can come in here for 30 minutes and get an awesome workout in. But probably for me, it's really the community aspect of it. I'm not that type of person who likes to work out by themselves, so that group atmosphere really helps. So
I've always been active. I was originally into cheerleading when I came out here in Kansas for college, but then obviously can't really do anything with cheerleading afterwards. So CrossFit gave me an outlet to still really be competitive, and it pushed me to do things I never thought I would ever do.
I originally joined, I was working at a Gold's gym. You know, I just did the typical, you know, bicep curls and bench press, and it wasn't really working. So, and then, you know, I found a Groupon. It was a 2-month Groupon. Did that. That was in 2013. Long story short, I'm still doing it in 2018. So, yeah.
I joined CrossFit because I was a college athlete and decided I didn't want to compete anymore, but I missed out on just group fitness. And so I decided to try this crazy thing called CrossFit and fell in love with it immediately. Loved the gymnastics part of it that I had done all growing up, and just the challenge of trying to beat people. That was a blast to me.
Originally, I joined, I was looking for something else besides just going to the regular Globo gym. I'd played college football and been very competitive. I didn't have that anymore. I was probably in my mid-20s, so I'd been out of football for a few years, and I was looking forward to a new challenge. I gave CrossFit a try one day, and I kind of fell in love with the competition and pushing myself.
Take a slide, find your zone every day.